After weeks worth of marathon recovery, it's finally time to lace up those shoes and prep for the Austin Marathon Elite Field. But this is what I'd like to say, but with my 4 wisdom teeth just recently removed, that's another week added to the 0 pavement pounding law. So all I'm left with is my bike. So this week, I'm gonna be testing if I can maintain marathon fitness for the next 7 days with 0 running and only biking. Alright, so it's been a full week since Austin Marathon. I gotta say, my legs are fully recovered, but my mouth has been removed of its teeth. But I gotta show you guys the medal because I haven't showed y'all yet. Look at this absolute beauty. Look at this thing. This looks so dope, man. I mean, hey, it was definitely a hard race, but the medal was kind of worth it. So if y'all haven't seen that race video, make sure to go check that out. But turning things over to cycling, I have one friend who knows everything about cycling, and I'm going to show you guys who it is. Let me call him up.
Hey there, what's on your mind today?
Can you make me a 7-day plan of only cycling to maintain marathon fitness?
Absolutely.
All right, there you have it. ChatGPT is now on the team. And with a training plan all set, it's finally time to roll over those pavements. All right, so looking at the plan, we have a nice and easy 45-minute bike ride. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's actually waste no time and let's get to pedaling pounding. Alright, so since this is day 1 of biking, I decided to make sure to keep it very, very easy. The goal was not even to breathe hard. It was just to get the legs moving, I guess. I just wanted to feel productive. So I made sure to breathe through only my nose, because if I was breathing through my mouth, that would be giving it more bacteria since we're outside. Along with that, I can't really get too tired, because if I do, then I'll get too much blood pumping, causing it to bleed a bit more. So I was very limited in what I could do, so I just biked for the next 45 minutes. Hey, if it was useful, it was useful. If it wasn't, at least I felt productive. All right, let me show you guys how I clean out my mouth with a mouthwash. So I have to grab this special mouthwash, fill it up, and for the next 30 seconds, this is what I look like. So I know you guys are wondering, why are you cleaning your mouth like that? Well, actually, the reason is because I can't really push around liquids in my mouth that strong, because if I do, then it'll just break open the blood clots that have formed. So I gotta make sure I use gravity to actually move around the liquid. So that's why you see me flopping around like this. Fresh. All right, so for day 2, the goal was just a nice and easy 60-minute ride at zone 2, because that's pretty much the max amount of load my mouth can take before starting to, I think, throb a bit. Around the 30-minute marker, my mouth started to throb a bit, so I stopped at a nice hill and took a bit of a break.
Oh my god, it's so windy up here. Oh my god. But hey, it's really nice. I'll take a break up here and then I'll head back down.
Oh my goodness, A&M is out, baby. This is my A&M college reaction. We're gonna see if I got into A&M or not. Okay, A&M is a top choice for me, and if I can get in, that would be absolutely amazing. Let me just pull it up right here, and we're about to see the acceptance rate, baby. Let's see. And oh no, that's not in, bro. We not in. You've been offered the program system admission. I got PSA'd. You know, I may not have a smile from getting PSA'd from A&M. I will have a smile on my face after going up and down these hills. Yeah, they're just better than uphill. All right, so on Wednesday's agenda, we just had another nice and easy 40-minute session, zone 2. I decided to not go into the hills again, and we got another 9 miles crushed into the grounds. And I'm actually considering that I need to go refill my tires because I think they're running low on air. Oh my goodness, guys. Look what came in the mail. Look at this. Look what this is, bruh. BPN. Oh my goodness, let's go. Yeah, so while running the Austin Marathon, they were giving out a bunch of BPN gels. We got the Go Gel apple cinnamon flavor. This literally tastes like a go-go squeeze. It's so good. So we have 10 of these inside, and this will last me a lot of time because I'm not gonna be hitting up them distant mileage for a while, but that's great. I wanted some gels because the only one I have left is this one caffeine Bix gel. Yeah, so when I start hitting up them crazy mileages, you better see me injecting myself with some gels. All right, so today is a nasty session, and we have 70 minutes at zone 3 effort. Now, for me, that's around a 155 heart rate, and I gotta say, this was pretty hard to hold, but I felt great afterwards. I needed a workout in somewhere. Like, it's been so long since I actually felt a bit worked up since Austin, so having a nice little session to actually get me into the groove of things again, did that make me feel great.
Listen, the wind out here was as bad as it was last time. It's horrible, man. This is definitely a lot more tiring, putting in more intensity since my teeth feel better, so that's great. And anything, like if you do like a hard workout or a hard session on swimming or whatever, like you feel strong afterwards. And I feel like I've been missing that since I've just been doing all this low intensity stuff because of my mouth. So it feels pretty good.
So for this ride specifically, biking people are a lot faster than me. And one guy just zoomed past me. Like, look at this guy. Like, he was behind me 200 meters ago and then boom, he's gone. Like, whole what?
Holy moly.
Now, I am coming to the realization that my bike is not full of air, and I don't think that's very good. So we gotta make sure that we hit up the bike store tomorrow, and we're gonna be buying ourselves one go of a bike pump. Whatever we find there, we're buying it, and we're getting those wheels up, cranking those numbers up to 80 PSI, and we're gonna ride to our heart's content. As for me, I'm catching up on some sleep.
All right, what's up? And of course, we're welcomed by Mr. Duck. What do you have to say?
Like, bro, get this guy out of here, man. Always just trying to start something.
All right, so right now is Friday after school, and sadly, I cannot go biking today or Sunday because I need to work on some projects for school. But Saturday, we will be doing our massive bike ride, and my plan is to buy the bike pump, fill up the tires, and then go on the ride tomorrow. Gotta say, those are some pretty good parking skills. Anyways, let's go and get our pump. Yeah, so none of the pumps are actually ones I need. I wanted to say like the actual PSI on it. We're gonna try Academy. We're finally arriving. Oh, squeeze in there, let's go! Hopefully this time there is a good pump, we'll see. Look, this is what I need, all for 24 bucks. Like, they were just trying to scam me over there at Sun and Ski, bruh. 24 bucks for this instead of 90. All right, so we are repping the water bottle, putting it in, and right now we just gotta refill the tires, get them back up to 80, because look at this. Okay, well, I don't think it's sincere. We're gonna see how well this pump works. All right, we gotta get this to a proper 80 PSI. All right, there we go. The only other thing I have is my water bottle that I will be drinking since it is pretty hot outside, along with the last Bix gel left. So we're gonna be using this at the halfway mark, because starting Monday, we will be back on the grind of running, so I'm pretty excited, but we gotta end off this week on a good note. All right, let's go. Are we joking? What is this wind, man? What? Oh my God. And it's all straight, no shade. We're straight up just attacking the wind. Brother. So bad. We just gotta go 10 more minutes this way, and then we'll ride the next 50 minutes back. And that'll be 100 minutes of biking. But bro, what is this, man? It's miserable. Oh yeah. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. We're going 22 miles per hour right now. Look at this. Absolute speed demon over here. Oh yeah, we're gonna be flying all the way back there now. Let's go. Dude, that was exhausting. We biked a marathon, baby. That's right, 26.2 miles. But honestly, it is a great way to end off the week on like a strong note. Overall, everything went well. So I'm ready to start running by next week, and I'm very excited to get back into training. All right, so before I get into the nitty-gritty on whether biking helped, look at this new singlet I just copped, bruh.
Hey, look at this, and it goes so well with the hat. Dude, I'm gonna use this in the next race.
Like, this is freaking fire, bro. I have to use this for a race or something. Bro, I got so many races up and coming. So, but now let's get into, did biking supplement running?
All right, Professor RTM over here, and the way we're gonna be measuring whether biking is on par with running is by training load. This brings me back to the old recovery dojo days. Only OGs would remember. After every session, my Garmin gives me a training load status determining how intense this workout was, building up to a weekly acute load that's pretty much putting a value on how hard I worked that week. But that's only just the surface level. If we take a look at most of my rides this week, some of them were very, very easy, and on the days that they were easy, it was giving me super low amounts of acute load. So on those days, it's pretty much worse than running for sure. But I'll let that slide because I had to do that for my mouth. But if we look at days where I put in a bit more intensity into those biking days, those training loads are way higher and on par with running. So in conclusion, I deemed that if I did more intense rides throughout the week, then yes, it would be keeping the fitness that I had as before. The only caveat is that you're gonna have to ride significantly a lot more, because on Wednesday, we did a 15-mile bike ride at zone 3, and that total for the training load came out to be 56. Now compare that to almost a 10K I did the other day. That got a value of 100, and the only biking session that I got where the training load was 100 was yesterday's marathon bike ride. So I have to bike a marathon at zone 3 for it to be as intense as a 10K run. So I guess that is the only caveat. Yeah, you're gonna have to be biking a lot to even hold the same fitness. But to me, that's honestly okay, because I think it's a good week off from running post-marathon, but it also kind of holds up your fitness. So in conclusion, I think it is the best way to recover from a marathon. You take a week off, you take a week to bike, boom, you're back in shape, and you're ready to knock out some more mileage. But starting next week, we will start pounding those pavements once again, training for my next big race, which I'll announce in an upcoming video. So remember, rest smarter and train harder.